Okay, we are recording.
Okay, the time is December 14th, 2020, and I'd like to call this meeting of the Cultural Arts Commission to order. In the interest of public health and safety and pursuant to the Governor's Executive Order N-2920, members of the Cultural Arts Commission and staff are participating in this meeting by teleconference. In accordance with the Executive Order, the public may view this meeting online, but not in the Civic Center Branch Library conference room. The city launched a virtual commenting portal, e-comment, that allows residents to comment and participate in the meeting from their own homes. You can find the link to e-comment at www.chulavistaca.gov/virtual meetings. Your comments must be received before I call for the close of the commenting period in order to be considered. After the commenting period is closed, I will announce a brief pause to allow the commission to read any comments that have been received. If you have difficulty or need assistance with e-comment during the meeting, please call 619-591-5138 and library staff will assist you. Would the secretary please call the roll?
All right, Commissioner Bishop.
Present.
Commissioner Kosi.
Present.
Commissioner Maynard. Absent.
Absent.
Commissioner Redondo is also absent. Commissioner Roberts.
Here.
Commissioner J. Rodriguez.
Here.
And Commissioner T. Rodriguez is not here. Commissioner Ward is also not here. And Chair Gray.
Here.
All right.
Okay. The first order of business is the consent calendar. I'll now call for a 2-minute pause to allow the public to submit any final comments on items on the consent. Commissioners, as a reminder, please refresh the view on your screen to ensure new comments appear.
I put the link on the chat, so go ahead and click on that link and you can refresh to see if there's any public comment, and I'm going to start the timer as soon as I share my screen. Hold on. Got a little bit up.
And so those just 2 minutes, we're just completely quiet.
Yeah. Just here, I'll start it.
Pardon me if I sniffle. The weather is wreaking havoc with my allergies right now.
Okay, the commenting period for this item is now closed. Have the commissioner read the submitted comments, but there weren't any. Do any commissioners wish to pull an item for discussion or question? can't see my screen. Sorry, so I don't know if you guys are saying yes or no. Okay, is there a
I see
motion?
nothing.
Okay, perfect. Is there a
Move
motion?
to approve.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay.
Wait, who moved it?
So I have,
Kate Bishop, sorry, Commissioner Bishop moved to
Okay.
approve.
I have a motion by
Second.
and second by Commissioner Kosi.
Confirmed.
Secretary, please conduct the roll call vote.
Okay, so you say yes or no, Commissioner Bishop,
Aye.
Commissioner Kosi,
Aye.
no Commissioner Maynard, no Commissioner Redondo, Commissioner Roberts. Commissioner Roberts,
I think you're muted.
Yes.
yes. Vice Chair Rodriguez,
Aye.
and no T. Rodriguez, no Commissioner Ward, Chair Gray.
Aye.
Okay, and it passes.
The consent calendar passes. Okay, items removed. We didn't have any items removed, so
No,
do I still need to read that part of the script if we didn't have any items
which
removed?
one?
I
No,
don't-
if there's nothing there, you just skip over.
Okay, perfect.
I know there's like a long. I
And
had
it's-
to add that in too.
Question though, it does say to talk about the public comments and it asks for 2 minutes.
For which, oh, right after that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a public comments and this is for, this part is always the public comments
Oh,
that.
this is a separate one. Okay.
For things that are not on the agenda.
Okay. Do
So,
the
but we do have to,
yeah.
so we do have to go into that as well, so.
Do the commissioners have any clarifying questions for staff before we go to public comment? No. I will now call for a 2-minute pause to allow the public to submit any final comments on the item before commission deliberation. Commissioners, as a reminder, please refresh the view on your screen to ensure new comments appear.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna share the timer again. And there we go.
Okay, commenting period for public comments is now closed. The next item on the agenda is item 3, assignment of members to commission subcommittee. Does staff have a presentation?
I don't really, other than, like what we talked about last time. I don't know if anyone needs the refresher, but I think I sent it in the email listing all the different subcommittees that were voted on last time. Um, and yeah, so the recommendation is to hopefully this time assign the commissioners on there. I do have Commissioners Redondo and Ward already emailed me since they were not able to make it tonight. They emailed their preferences. For economic development, Commissioner Redondo wanted to be on that one, and Commissioner Ward wanted to be on asset mapping.
Okay. I'm just pulling up that email really quick just to. Okay. Do we want to give an opportunity for each commissioner to state which subcommittee they want to be to? The question I have to ask.
It's up to you all if you all want to just jump in, unless you have questions about the different ones. Just to go over the five subcommittees. One is arts curation, which is, I believe, it's just kind of getting all the different public art projects and ideas and collecting those moving forward. And then there's the emerging art support, which is to assist artists during this difficult time of the pandemic. And finding resources for them. And then there's the Economic Development Subcommittee, which is fundraising, identifying funding opportunities for the arts. Marketing and outreach, assisting and supporting the marketing of the, I believe, I don't know if it's the commission or if it's just for the arts programs of Chula Vista. And asset mapping, which is just really collecting, it's not really just because it's a big job. Asset mapping, which is pulling all the resources together, everything that involves the arts in Chula Vista, and kind of putting it in one spot so that everyone can kind of access it, like who the stakeholders are, what resources there are, and where the art is located. So it's basically everything. So those are the five that you all are going to assign yourselves, I believe.
So
Do we want to do a roll call or?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That might be the easiest way. Unless, do any of the commissioners have clarifying questions for staff before we decide on that? No? Okay, why don't we start sure.
I would love to be considered for the Arts Curation Committee, please.
Okay. Commissioner Roberts? I definitely am not going alphabetical order. Sorry, guys. I skipped you, Lee, but I'll go back to you.
What are the five again?
Arts curation, emerging art support. I think I wrote that down right.
I think that's supposed to be emergency.
Emergency.
I'm sorry.
Support.
Yeah, emergency. See, that's why it is emergency art support, and that's to help artists during the pandemic. And economic development, which is fundraising, identifying fundraising sources, marketing and outreach, and then asset mapping.
I'll do marketing and outreach.
Okay.
Commissioner Kosi?
Economic development and marketing.
Vice Chair Rodriguez?
Quick question. Economic and marketing are two different committees.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's okay to put
I think he wants to do both. In the past, we've been okay with doing two. But what are your thoughts on that, Jen?
No,
We've done that in the past, but it does. I mean, it is very time consuming, and it is a lot of work. So I guess as a commission, maybe we need to decide if that's something we wanted.
no.
I feel like we. Sorry. go
We'll
ahead.
have to kind of double up. So that's cool to take it on if you're willing to do it. So I just wanted to clarify that those were two separate ones, economic development and marketing and outreach. That's cool, you know.
Yeah, well, I definitely economic development is my preferred one. Marketing and outreach would be the secondary.
Got it. And I think,
But if we need somebody to do both, I will do my best.
and like you said, Vice Chair Rodriguez, it sounds like we're going to end up having to double up on some of these anyways. So I think, I mean, if you're more than willing, why not?
Yeah. Sorry, Commissioner Bishop, you were saying something?
I was just noting that we discussed last time and that in order to add the extra committee, that somebody, at least one person was going to have to serve on more than one committee.
Right. I'm surprised that Commissioner Ward wanted to do the assets because he's the one who brought up the emergency art support. So we don't have anyone on that right now. But I'm happy to serve on the assets committee if they need.
Okay. Thank you. And Commissioner Maynard, thank you. I know you just came in a little bit ago, so I can kind of briefly go over it. We're discussing the subcommittees that we discussed last meeting and trying to finalize where each commissioner is going to serve. Do you want me to go over the different categories with you again so you know which subcommittees exist? I don't know if are you muted? I think you might be.
Yes, please. This is such a weird system. It took me so long to get in and I was here. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, there's the economic development, marketing, assets mapping, the emergency support for artists, and I'm missing one. Shoot.
It's in marketing.
Arts curation.
Arts curation, right? And
Yeah. And marketing and outreach is the name of the marketing one.
thank you.
Okay. What's your definition of marketing and outreach?
I mean, I would say it's like all the promotional materials and working with city staff to ensure that we have out to the community. That would be the main goal, finding partnerships and businesses that want to work with us at these events.
Isn't part of it like social media based as well?
Yeah, but I don't think we don't really handle the social media that much. I mean, we
Right,
do.
I thought we kind of generated the idea of it and then it was actually physically created by the team at the city.
Mm-hmm. So it does have a social media component. You're just not, you yourself wouldn't be the one handling the social
You can put me on marketing.
marketing.
Mhm.
And Erwin, you're writing these down, I'm assuming.
Yeah, so far I have art.
Oh, did he leave? Oops, I think you left on accident. Shoot, and I think I have to.
I guess we. Commissioner Roberts is now the host. I guess that answers that question. We were talking about that before the meeting started. Like, what happens if his bad?
You got kicked off. You got to log in again.
Devontae, you've been promoted.
Let me
You're the pro tem secretary.
continue until he rejoins because he's the one recording the session. So let me see if I can reach out to him really. Sorry, guys.
Message him. You hit the wrong button.
Hey, I like your artwork.
And you happen to have his phone number? I don't have his phone number.
Yeah, let me text him.
Okay, thank you.
I was on the
Cell
phone with him
phones.
earlier.
His cell phone's in the
Here he
email.
is.
There is.
Where is it? All the way at the bottom?
Yeah, it's in his signature block.
619-691.
He's back. He's back. He's back.
Back. Okay.
Yeah, don't give it out over public thing.
Sorry, I don't know what is happening here with this thing. I'm not going to mess
still-
with my camera because I tried to. It was every time something with my camera, but we're still recording. So where were we? I'm sorry.
Are we still live?
Commissioner Maynard was about to give your phone number out.
Recording. So this
Yeah.
will be for posterity.
So we were just covering. You were about us had written down for each subcommittee.
Okay.
That's what we got.
Okay. So for arts curation, I have Commissioner Bishop. For economic development, I have Commissioners Redondo, Coetzee. And marketing and outreach, Commissioners Roberts, Coetzee, and Maynard. And asset mapping, Commissioners Ward and Rodriguez. Jay.
Okay, and I think I'd like to join the asset mapping subcommittee. And if we need the help in the emergency support, because it sounds like we don't really have anyone there, I'll roll.
You want to go in there too? Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And I don't know what you want to do with because Commissioner T. Rodriguez did not tell me if she wanted to. At least I don't think she did. I'll have to check in my email. She may have said something, and I believe she wanted to do marketing and outreach.
Okay.
So I think we have a loaded marketing and outreach.
Now, if we have one commissioner, though, we're gonna need.
All by myself.
I think we'll need. That was like really good pitch and tone, by the way.
Thank you.
Got a good voice.
Thank you.
I think we would want to have at least 2 per subcommittee. No, I mean, it wouldn't make sense really to have a committee with just 1 member.
I mean, I come from PTA land where like committees are just one person doing all the work. So
Gotcha.
it wouldn't be the first time for me, but no. Since Commissioner T. Rodriguez didn't put anything, would we put her there with me?
So you're not the only subcommittee with arts curation and emergency support.
Oh,
Yeah, which is why I'm saying I wouldn't want one person to have to fill so many roles, but if we could maybe 1 more commissioner, we could have T. Rodriguez join arts curation, and then maybe Commissioner Ward would be willing to take up that role since he kind of was the one that,
created it.
promoted it. I mean, maybe he could be willing. I don't know. Erwin, if
For
you
emergency art support.
say it again.
For emergency art support.
Yeah,
Which one for Commissioner Ward?
emergency art support. If we
Okay.
as like if he's willing to, be in 2. We pretty much have at least 2 in every single one. I think asset mapping has probably 3.
It does.
Marketing's got 4.
Marketing has
Right.
That's kind of a lot. Maybe
Who-
I don't know. Maybe we could switch someone from marketing to arts curation. Arts curation, important one also. Devante, you want to
You gonna
switch?
come hang with me?
Okay.
Yeah, I can switch over.
Commissioner Roberts
So-
said he'll go to arts curation, or what? If you could write that.
Okay, so arts curation for Commissioner Roberts. So who's in marketing and outreach? I have Coetzee, Maynard. Who was the other one? I'm sorry.
We had 4 in there. You said. It,
I had
and then
yeah. So I moved. So I had for marketing and outreach. I had Commissioner Coetzee, Commissioner Maynard, correct?
Yes.
And who else was there? Because those were the 3. I didn't.
Jen, do you have the 4?
Yeah, Commissioner Roberts, Commissioner Cosi, Commissioner Maynard.
Oh, so there's three in
Number
there.
three, yeah.
I thought there was a fourth one.
Maybe the fourth
Rodriguez.
one. I was gonna say it was probably one of the people that aren't here.
Tanya, but we can assign her somewhere else too.
Oh, didn't Commissioner Redondo say marketing?
Yes.
No,
Oh, no,
Commissioner
no, he was
Redondo wanted
economic development.
Yeah.
It's tough when not everyone's not in-house present at the moment.
No.
Yeah.
It makes it a little more difficult.
Mhm.
Do we
Was it Ward?
Ward was, I thought Ward was econ, economic development.
Okay.
Assets.
Asset mapping and I guess the emergency art support.
And I mean,
Yep.
that was just a suggestion on the fact that he was the one that wanted to kind of start that up. So I just thought
Yeah.
maybe he would find it interesting to be in that role. But if he's not willing, maybe we can find another commissioner that is.
Do we have, for Commissioner T. Rodriguez, do we want her still in marketing and outreach?
I think
That's what she wanted.
we suggested arts curation, but I mean, if Bishop and Commissioner Roberts feel comfortable just working with the two of you, then we can leave her in marketing and outreach.
That's the one she requested, right?
Yeah.
And she actually sent you an email requesting it, so you know
Yeah.
what you wanted?
Yeah, I'm trying
That
to find
seems
that
reasonable.
email actually, just to make sure that that's what she said.
Yeah, if you don't send the email, then you get voluntold. But if you send the email requesting,
Yeah, it makes sense to give her, what she wanted if she did send out that email. So. Do any of you guys have any clarifying questions before we go into public comment on this? Okay.
Oh, actually, her email, she said, first choice, yeah, one of her choices was marketing and outreach. The other one was asset mapping.
Okay.
So marketing and outreach.
Yeah.
Okay. And arts curation, Commissioners Bishop and Roberts. Emergency art support, art support, Chair Gray, Commissioner Ward. Commissioner Redondo, COSI for economic development, marketing and outreach, T. Rodriguez, COSI Maynard, asset mapping, Ward Rodriguez, Gray.
Yep.
J. Rodriguez, yeah.
Yes, that sounds correct.
Okay.
Okay. I will now call for a public to submit any final comments on the item before commission deliberation. Commissioners, as a reminder, please refresh the view on your screen to ensure new comments appear.
All right. So cross your fingers. I don't crash. Hold on. Let me try to make sure I've got this timer going here. Hold on. I have to reset myself as a presenter. Sorry.
No, no worries.
Here we go.
but we can't hear you or see you. Hello. I will not hurry it along. For we cannot live in fear of those who would do us harm. Thus, God save the brothers and sisters.
Is someone can someone mute themselves? I'm not sure where the audio is coming from.
Me neither. I'm trying to figure that out. It's really
Somebody with kids.
Is it me? It might be me. It might be
Somebody
me.
with kids.
like, what is that?
My kids are watching very obnoxious television in the background. It might be me.
No, it's okay. I just couldn't figure it out because I could have sworn your mic was off, but I was like, where is it coming from? I started to mute myself thinking it might be coming from my laptop.
I thought it was me. You don't see me, but I keep looking around like, was that me? Is it my kids?
If there's obnoxious sound somewhere around, it's probably coming from me.
That's
Oh,
fine.
my.
Okay, so the commenting period for this item is now closed. Do any commissioners have comments or questions? All right, can I get a motion to approve the new roles that the commissioners will play in the subcommittees?
A motion to approve.
And
Second,
awesome. So
second from Lorraine.
we had a motion from Commissioner Kosi and a second from Commissioner Maynard.
Okay.
Dr. Roll call vote.
I will. Commissioner Bishop,
Aye.
Commissioner Kosi,
Aye.
Commissioner Maynard,
Aye.
Commissioner Redondo is absent. Commissioner Roberts,
Aye.
Vice Chair Rodriguez,
Aye.
and Commissioner T. Rodriguez is absent. So is Commissioner Ward. Chair Gray.
Aye.
Okay, motion passed.
Perfect. The next item on the agenda is for staff comments. Does staff have a presentation?
I do not.
Awesome. Next item on item 5, chair's comments. I do have one comment. It's actually not relevant so much to what we do here, but a student lost his father to COVID, and his family is going through a very difficult time financially. I just wanted to see if maybe if I put the link to the GoFundMe, if you could maybe share it out with the commissioners, and just sharing it out would mean the most. It doesn't matter if you can't donate, but it's a student close to my heart. He's been in my program for the last 3 years, and he's very dedicated, 4.0 student, hard worker. Going through all this, he's still attending class, still showing up, still trying to find ways to help mom financially. So I really think, he could definitely use the help and support, and just sharing that out would mean the world. Would that be okay, Erwin, to share that with the commissioners?
I'll actually have to ask about that, since it's not really commission business. But you could probably send it on your own to people and include them
I didn't know.
in your own email group.
Okay.
We don't have each other's emails, so that would be impossible to do.
I don't have everybody's. No, I think I have Jen's phone number, but I don't have everybody's emails. No, and Devontae's also, but that's about it. So
Should we put our emails in the chat, especially since we're doing these subcommittees where we have to work with each other? Like, is there a contact sheet?
I have all your emails, and I'll connect all of you when after this. I'll email the different subcommittees their contact information. But as far as like a general list, I think that's by design, so that there's no daisy chaining of communication between the commissioners, so that there's there's the whole Brown Act violations of who communicates with whom, especially if there ends up being a majority of you talking about commission business. So I think that's by design. But that's another one I'll ask as well, if the city clerks, if that's okay to just share email information, just as on personal, for personal purposes and not commission business. But
Yeah.
I'll ask Chair Gray. I'll ask about that.
Thank you. Yeah, because sometimes I might not even be anything related to commission. I just want to share something out with my colleagues, and I don't have the ability to do that. So that'd be great. Thank you.
Mhm.
Commissioner comments. The next item on the agenda is commissioner comments. Do any commissioners have comments or questions? Commissioner Maynard.
Yes, ethics training. I completed that 3 or 4 months ago, and I keep getting letters about it. So I assume that there's people that's on this committee who did not do the new ethics training, which is about 4 hours.
Is it 4 hours?
Yeah, it's a lot of reading and tests that you have to perform. And it is time. If you go too soon, they let you know that it didn't go through, and then you have to wait.
Yeah, I think you'll get notified when it's coming up or if it's overdue.
Well, I get it, and I already completed it. The secretary already got a copy of my certificate.
I think what she's saying, Erwin, is that she keeps getting reminders to complete it, but she has completed it.
Okay, I'll follow up on that, Commissioner Maynard.
Thank you.
I just wanted to report to the rest of the commission that I have completed my service in the group of folks that are picking out the artists for the Sweetwater Park commission that's coming up. We completed our interviews on Thursday, and we picked a candidate and an alternate. I can't give out the name because it hasn't been made public yet, but I will say that it was an exciting process, and we're really, really thrilled with the person that we picked, and we think it's going to be a really amazing piece that is going to really reflect the culture of our area in a beautiful way. So I'm really looking forward to it being public so we can talk a little more about it, because it's going to be great.
That's all good to hear. Hopefully we can, once it becomes public, you could share with us, but it'd be also great to see the final outcome as well. Commissioner Kosi.
Yes.
Any comments?
Not that I can think of. I mean, Disney just announced my new project I'm working on.
Oh, nice. Can you
So
tell us what it is?
What's up?
Tell us what.
Yeah, I was one of the artists selected to represent Star Wars and Lucasfilm for their Star Wars Celebration art show.
Very cool. That's amazing.
Wonderful.
So they just announced that Friday, and then of course Thursday they announced that there's like 10 new Star Wars projects coming out that we're working on. So
Wow.
Is that pieces that are in the vault?
I'm sorry?
Is that pieces that are in the vault, or is that a different thing?
Actually, give me 1 second because I can actually show this publicly. So let me
Yay.
Very cool.
see if I can switch to my screen.
I am a big Star Wars nerd, so this is very exciting for me.
Mhm.
Trying to see if I can switch to my screen instead of. I guess I don't see how to change to my monitor.
We can see your yellow pad, and we can see half of a picture.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's a file that's actually on my. I've got the print file is actually on my computer right now because I had to approve it.
Gotcha.
But yeah, but anyway, so I have that, and then it's just been really crazy, busy.
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So.
Congratulations on that.
Thanks.
Commissioner Roberts, any comments or questions? Awesome. Vice Chair Rodriguez?
I got nothing.
All right. Early meeting. It is 6:47 p.m. and I am adjourning this meeting.
Oh, she had her hand up.
I can say it after the meeting is adjourned because it's something that doesn't have to do with arts.
I have this script like halfway and it like cut you
No,
out.
it's something that it's not to do with arts. It's just like what's going on in my personal life.
Okay. Erwin, what was the next meeting date?
Oh, gosh, I didn't write that down. So it's going to be the second Monday, January 11th.
January 11th?
Yeah,
Okay. So I am adjourning this
January
meeting
11th.
to January 11th at 6 p.m.
All right.
Commissioner Bishop, do you
Tell
want
us what's happening.
I was just gonna let